Hi, I'm Stacy, National Executive Director, and today I want to talk to you about offering the business opportunity to your host and doing that multiple times. Every party you do always has at least one recruit lead, and usually it's your host. They already believe in the party experience. They love Pampered Chef. They're hosting a party with you, and they're your hottest lead, even though they've probably already told you no. As a matter of fact, they're probably going to tell you no several times before they tell you yes. And it's so important to keep offering the business to your host multiple times because we just don't know when the timing will be right, if something has changed in their life, or if now the need is actually there. I know I said no multiple times for many years, and I'm betting you said no multiple times as well. Also, as our hosts experience the hosting process and experience the success of their party, their confidence builds in both the party experience and Pamper Chef and themselves, and the fears that they may have had prior prove to be false. So when you bring up hosting to your host each and every time, especially after that initial no, I always like to acknowledge the fact that I realize they've already told me no, and I'm giving them permission to change their mind. So I'm going to talk through 6 different times that you can actually bring up this with your host. So let's do a little screen share. And let's start first with as soon as the party is booked. This is one of my favorite times to offer the business. And I usually say something like, I'm so excited to work with you. I have an idea. We could use your party to earn a discount of up to $50 on one of our new consultant starter kits. This may be the farthest thing from your mind, but I wonder if I could show you how to do this business all online in just a couple of hours a week. Would you be interested? Now, again, I would tell you that 99% of my hosts say no at this point. I'm used to it. I'm just trying to get all of the no's out of the way to help them get to that place where they feel confident and comfortable saying yes. So then again, right before the party starts, as I'm going through the confirming process, I'm going to offer it to them again. Usually, this is a month or two or a couple of weeks later. If it's actually a few days later, you can say, I know you told me last week, however, or this is how I say it when it's a couple of weeks later. I'm so excited to work with you. I have a quick question. Pampered Chef is having so much success, and we're looking for more consultants because you're hosting. You can read the rest of it there. So it's really the same thing, but just asking again, because if it's been a couple of weeks or a couple of months since they've had their party, there's a good chance something could have changed. If it's just been a few days, you could say, I'm so excited to work with you and I have a quick question. I know you said no the other day, but I'm just curious if you might want to consider this again because you can get a discount on one of the kits. Again, they're probably going to say no. So here's another great time. These two, number 3 and number 4, are really good times to bring it up once again. And you can be direct or indirect with this. But when they start to experience success, because a lot of people say no to the business because they're afraid that they're not going to be successful. So when your host sees that a lot of their friends are joining their party or sales are coming in right away, this is a really great time to bring it up again. And these are some words that you can use. Sometimes I'll even say something like, oh my goodness, Jane, I can't believe how excited your friends are to join your party. I think you would make a great consultant. Your friends clearly love this. How can I convince you to join my team? Like I just keep it light and fun at that point. Again, when their party sales reach $200, this is when they qualify for that $25 kit credit. I might send a little winky face emoji and say, Girl, I know you said no, but just letting you know, you're kit discount has kicked in. Take these times and the words here and definitely turn them into something that feels more like your personality style. So, the big one, this is where most of your hosts change their mind at the ask number 5. And that's when the party is closing. At this point, you've probably secured bookings from their party, and they've probably worked with you to get those bookings. So I always like to do one last check with them. Thank you so much for hosting with me. Before I submit your order, I wanted to offer you the opportunity to try us out one more time. Do you want to just try it for 30 days? All of these friends that have booked parties, these could be your first parties to get your business started. And again, this is usually the game changer for them. Now, many times I'll have people tell me no all 5 of these times, and it's when those next parties start to happen from their party that they'll change their mind. Finally, so when that first party booked is about to kick off, I'll reach out to my host and make sure that they understand the ordering process so that they can get their future party picks. And then after we're all set up on that, I do offer the business to them one more time. And I'll say something like, I'm so excited to have you as a guest in the party this week. Any chance something has changed for you and you'd want to try out being a consultant? We could still make this your first party. I have never had a host come back to me and say anything negative about me offering this to them, because I'm offering them an opportunity to make money each and every time. And I've built that know, like, and trust factor with them and have a good, solid relationship. And I'm leading with service to them. So don't miss your hottest recruit lead in every party, and don't be afraid to offer it more than once to your host. Offer it at least 5 or 6 times.